everybody, this is Alyssa from Make Arts and Crafts, and today we are doing a kit up and chat. And then it won't take me that long to kit this up, so then we're going to go into my WIP and chat. So I was like, I could be working on the other kit that I already have that's like halfway done. All I have to do is finish the background. It's a lot of like, it's a snacky kit. This is also a snacky kit. And I was like, I could be working on it, but I decided rather than do that and do like the color blocking to finish that kit, I was like, I really want to kind of start this kit. So it's like, why don't I do the kit up, chat with you guys while I kit up, and it won't take me long to kit this up. So then we will go into our WIP and chat after I kit it up. So we are going to kit up the cuteness that I've been wanting to work on since I got it in. This adorableness is Kitchmas. I was in a Christmassy mood, and my other kit is very much not a Christmassy mood. It's like a rainbow cloud mood, but this is just as colorful, but it's Kitchmas from Enabler's Outpost. This is a Irma van Heumen one, and it has a 5. I think this is the one that has the... I'd have to look. I think this is the one that has their, ooh, it even comes in the baggies. Perfect, because I'm out of baggies, but I'm going to still kit it up. But look at Kitchmas. Isn't Kitchmas so cute? I've been wanting to work. Get out of my Kleenex box. Chaos kitten. But look at that. I forgot to take my allergy pills this morning until like just now. So if I'm all like sneezy for you guys and snuffy sounding, it's because I literally remembered to take my allergy meds like 5 minutes before this video. But look at the cuteness of Kitchmas. That's like, yes, please. So I'm going to work on this. I love how clear the symbols are. Super cute, super adorable. It does have like a creepy soft backing. Not as creepy soft as some of the other ones, but I am excited to do this. And I love the size. That is perfect. I am in like a snacky mood. Makes it easy to get through some of the kits. So we're going to put Kitchmas off to the side. Oh, so cute, so cute. Here we have our stickers. It's going to be 30 colors. And we will have to, it is a sticker sheet, but we will have to cut the stickers to go on my containers, which is easy enough to do. All right, so this one comes with ABs. You can see here. It's the other one, my pumpkin kitty, that comes with the, what Enabler's Outpost is, I think, calling shimmer drills, which is basically the drills that we all know as either fairy dust or pixie dust, depending on where you buy them from. But it also comes with the loveliness of this. So if you wanted to know to like add, to buy more drills to like replace anything, you could always do that. I may add in some additional drills as well, some like fairy dust, pixie dust, however you want to call them, that I have from as I'm kitting up. I may add some of those in. Where did I put my scissors? I need these to cut the sticker sheet. So you could use that big label to run it through the the sticker maker. We're going to, I'll actually just use the, well, yeah, I do. I like to have the DMC color on my sticker sheet. So we're going to just cut this. Because I do have a Xyron sticker maker as well. But if I don't have to use it, I won't use it because I've already got these. It's not going to be pretty, but and I'll save this to go in my logbook. And I'll cut the excess off right there. So how is everybody's weekend going? I don't need this part. This is number symbol color. I'll put that off in the trash. We're going to take this off. As you obviously can see, my WIP and chat is going up a little bit on the late side. For obviously, because, you know, you can see that from the fact that, you know, right now we're going up a little bit late right now. So we're going to put these in a little bit of an order just because normally I don't put my drills in order. I just literally dumped the bag out. I should have kept it in order, but I just dumped it out because I didn't think about that. But we're going to do in order because of, I don't feel like struggling with things. So I am like, I have had like very little sleep this week. It has been one of those weeks that was just like, ugh. Like, for some reason, it just, like, kitten, come on, stop pushing things. If the camera's being jiggled, it's the kitten doing it. Come on, get out, come on. Sushi, get down. Stop that. Stop. Hi, Sushi Raleigh. There's 26. It has been, like, a chaotic week for me. So, what is this? Okay, you are making a mess. Yes, she has a sweater on. She was cold yesterday, so I put a sweater on her. So, there's kitten wearing sweater. Come on, you. You're making a mess. Now she's gonna be like, but I'll purr in your hand, Mom. I'll purr in your hand because I'm cute while you hold me because she's adorable. Little rascal. Let me put you in your basket. Oh, there you're in your box. But pure chaos. That's what she is. She is total chaos kitten. All right, 24, 23. I had 25 in my hand. What happened to it? So, talking and counting numbers doesn't work very well, you guys. 24, 23. I need to just, like, as I see them, put them into little piles. Sushi, stop. No. 10, 9, 11, 10, 9. She's like, I want to be in that one. Anyways, 6, 5, 4, there's 22. She's like, fine, I'll jump on the floor and run away. But yeah, I've had like a lot of like sleep deprivation this week. For some of it, like obviously, like going into Monday, I think everybody was a little sleep deprived going into Monday just because of, you know, Cyber Monday, and we all wanted to stay up late for the release. I only had to stay up until like midnight for the release. I didn't have to stay up super late or anything, which was nice because being on the West Coast, you don't have to stay up super late for the releases. Like I don't know how some people did it, staying up until like 3 o'clock in the morning for those releases. That's just, whew, I don't know how they do that. All right, I got these in order. So there's 14, and then there's this pile. So we've got my piles, and my like train of drills, since I like literally dumped them out not thinking I should probably do these in order. That was not very smart on my stance. Yeah, that's a little bit longer, and we're gonna go ahead and cut these. So let us see. Actually, I'm gonna cut them one at a time. I think that will be better. This is gonna be like a pain in the butt. It'd take me a lot longer than it normally would. I feel like if I don't cut them now, it's gonna be a hassle. So, anyways, so Monday we rolled into Cyber Monday for the purchases. I was like, of course I got the Yumeis because yeah, that was like a requirement. I had to get that Yume for Cyber Monday, like 100%, because, you know, Yume is my artist that I always buy Yume. There's no not buying Yume releases. So, purchased the Yume for Cyber Monday. And then and I feel like it's been so long since Cyber Monday, I kind of have forgotten what all like Cyber Monday was. I ended up purchasing the Margaret Morales ones because they were just so beautiful. And then there was like one or two other kits that I ended up getting. And then, so I did that, like stayed up late, purchased those. And then I ended up making a couple other purchases. I was like, you know what? I'm like, Monday is going to be the last day that I make purchases for a while. So I ended up using I was like, you know, there's still some other kits that I wanted, but I wasn't going to like purchase or buy because they weren't like my absolute must-haves right now. So I had put them on my wish list, and I was like, you know what, why don't I just use my points and buy these kits? So I ended up using like all of my points, and I bought more kits with my points. And I bought like all the rest of the kits that were on my wish list. I didn't have very many kits on my wish list. I think I had like 12 or 13, including the rest of the new releases from Black Friday and Cyber Monday and the stuff that was already on my wish list. I think I had like 13 things on my wish list, but like half of those things were like out of stock. So then I ended up, I think, getting 6 more kits from my wish list that were out of stock, or that were in stock / new releases. I think I have like 6 items on my wish list right now, but they're all out of stock and have been out of stock for a while. So I got a bunch of things, and yeah, got a bunch of new things. We're gonna put those. I like to do, yeah, we'll do that. And I ended up getting, yeah, more releases, and yeah, oh yes, I could do the, rather than doing the hassle of this, I have this funnel kit, that you can use with the Elizabeth Ward, oh, that's the wrong one, that's the baggy funnel. This is the Elizabeth Ward funnel that I got from, Bella Art de Nicole, and you just pour these right in here, which actually is like really nice and effortless. And then I just do this, and now I have to do the hassle of getting the stickers off of there. So I got way too many kits from there, and then Jade at Gem Shop was offering like a crazy discount. So way too many purchases on Cyber Monday, but I'm like, this is going to be my last time buying for, you know, an extremely long while. So I kind of was like, I went out with a bang with all of my purchases. And I was like, those secondary purchases, I was like, from Diamond Art Club, I'm like, but I'm not actually spending money on it. I think I got like all of those kits for maybe $30, including shipping. I was like, but I'm not actually really spending money on these. Oh, that's 2. So it was like, that was my justification, because I was really kind of just paying shipping, because I did all of it via points. But still, it was like, I was spending money. It was still getting a lot of kits. So I'm like, okay. Okay. So, yeah, I got a lot of stuff. And, yeah, I got a lot of stuff. And that's what I'm like now. It's kind of like, I gotta wait for all of these kits to come in, and I was like, added all of my kits into my gems flow, and I'm like, ooh, yeah, this hoard needs to be downsized tremendously, because, yeah, I never wanted my hoard to get that big. This hoard needs immediately downsized. So we are now on an official, like, downsizing of the hoard. Most definitely downsizing of the hoard, because this hoard has gotten way too large, and I want to downsize the hoard until it kind of gets down to a much more manageable number. Kind of get back down to a size that I'm a little bit happier with. All right, so I think, will these need, no, they're going to need probably, we'll see if I can fit these all into this size container. And the nice thing is you can just put these in and it fits all of the size containers in here. We'll see if this will fit in here or if I have to go with a larger one. I think I'll be able to fit them all in this size container. So yes, I have, now that Cyber Monday is over, we are officially on the hoard down, because it's not like a stash down, it is a hoard down, because this hoard needs to decrease in size tremendously, because yeah, it went a little crazy, and now I gotta wait for this hoard to get in, because oof, I've started to get some of the hoard has started to come in a little bit, but yeah, I gotta wait for all of the hoard to get in. Let's see how many, oh, these will all fit into, they should all fit into, yeah, those will all fit into here. The nice thing about the little baggies like this is I kind of know based off of the grams how many of these I can cram into one of my Elizabeth Ward containers, which I love that I've kind of like learned that. But yeah, I am working on decreasing my hoard size. It's just like a tight fit because of how full I like to cram my containers, because that is a very tight fit. But I'm that person, like some people would be like, no, that has to go in the next size up container. And I'm the person that is like, no, that is going in this size container, because I will cram these things in there to use the smallest container possible. And that's just me. Everyone does things differently. Because look, that fits perfectly. It totally fits perfectly. Look, perfect fit. So that's me and how I work. Anyways, yeah, I'm officially on a canvas no-buy. There are very limited caveats. I need to sit down and write out my parameters of what canvases I am allowed to purchase. I will be allowed to purchase Yumeis. That is something that I am going to allow myself to do, because I do not want to miss out on Yumeis, which I could always wait until they come back into stock type of a thing. But I don't want, like, for some reason, Diamond Art Club to put them on, like, a limited edition type thing. Or not really a limited edition, but to, for some reason, have them be a canvas that they archive and me miss out on them because they decided, hey, this kit we are going to archive. So I will purchase the Yumeis on, like, initial release. But I will have very, very limited restrictions as far as what kits I am allowed to purchase. And I will have those guidelines, like, laid out for myself. And I will give myself rewards, because if I go, like, extremely restrictive where there's absolutely no buying, then it just doesn't make it fun. And I can't do, like, how the way Lisette does things. Like, oh my goodness. Like, I don't have that kind of, like, self-control to go as strictly as Lisette does. But two, I still want to be able to, enjoy and have, like, certain caveats or certain situations and things like that where, you can do things. But yeah, I just have to kind of, like, sit down and plan out, like, what those situations are and what those settings are when I can make purchases and do things. I just have to figure out what they are and when they are and kind of go from there. But the one thing that I do know for sure will be Yumeis. And maybe, like, because I didn't even realize what totally shocked me for the Black Friday sale, or for the Cyber Monday sale, I was not expecting. So I had seen, like, Margaret Morales's work over on DIY Moonshop back when they had initially, like, when I first started diamond painting and was making some orders from DIY Moonshop, I had kind of seen some of her stuff, but the stuff that I was seeing was mostly, like, the Satura style, the painting that Diamond Art Club released, and that's not the style of artwork that I like. I don't really care for that. So when I was seeing that, I was just kind of like, meh, I don't really care for her style, because I didn't even realize, like, this whole other artwork that she had, like, the other two paintings that had that very like, Asian feel artwork to it. Like, I didn't even know that whole style of hers was out there. And obviously, if you guys have heard me talk or seen me with as I've started to kind of, like, really hone in and find the artists and find the like, some of the newer and find some of the shops that have started to, like really hone into some of the more recent artworks that I've been finding for my stash have been the ones that really do have the more of that look to them that really go along with my preferred aesthetic, which is more of, like, an Asian feel, which kind of goes back to, I am a Chinese brush painter. I do have that as part of, like, my art style for me personally. So pretty much, like, I have spent a lot of time studying some of, like, the Oriental masters, like the Chinese and Japanese masters, and anything that kind of has that kind of, like, look and that aesthetic to it, I love. So seeing some of those, seeing Margaret Morales's, those 2 pieces by her, I was just like, oh my goodness, those are beautiful. And I wasn't expecting those. So seeing those, I was like, I have to buy those 2 pieces. I was not expecting it because that totally threw me for a loop. So I, of course, had to buy that pink flamingo piece. I think it's called like Rosea, the Camillo piece. And then I got that green fairy one because the green's just called to me. And then the Yume piece. But those 2 Margaret Morales pieces were just like, oh my gosh, must have. So that kind of like threw me for a loop. I wasn't expecting those ones because I was like, oh yeah, I don't really need anything for Margaret Morales. And then I saw those 2. And I was like, yeah, I have to have the Onihime and the dragon one. They are must-haves. I wasn't expecting that. But anyways, I know I've kind of gone on and I kind of started backwards. Normally, I don't give you guys my diamond painting update until the end. So I will kind of talk a little bit about my week, and then we'll go back into some of the diamond painting stuff. If I have anything else that I would need to talk about diamond painting wise. So talking a little bit about my week. So yeah, so that was like Monday kept me up like way late. Yeah, we'll be able to fit that one into one bag. So we had so did that. So that was going into Monday. I didn't have much sleep on Monday. Well, Sunday night, because obviously we were up late for I was up late for the release for Cyber Monday. And then going into like Monday night, I was doing good. And then like lack of sleep is a trigger for me for migraines. So Monday night, but normally I would feel the migraine earlier in the day. Around like 7 o'clock on Monday evening, I just out of the blue ended up with like a blinding migraine. And then it's kind of like when the migraine happens that late in the evening, it's like I have this blinding migraine that if I don't treat is going to still be there. I could like go to bed and try to sleep it off, but I'm going to wake up in the morning and it's still going to be there if I don't treat it. And I'm going to wake up and be like hurting even more then. So I can either ignore it, have it be worse the next day and have even more of a migraine the next day when I'm trying to go to work, or I can treat it and then proceed to, not be able to sleep that night because my migraine meds keep me awake for quite a while and like prevent me from being able to get a good night's sleep. So then I can have the risk of like, I always, after I treat a migraine like that with my prescription meds, I end up in like a post-migraine like hangover the following day. So I could then do that and then roll into Tuesday at work being in like a migraine hangover with the risk of having it like then turn into a full-blown migraine again. So those are kind of like my options. But I'm like, at this point, I'm like, I have to take something for it. I can't not. So I took my migraine meds at like 7 o'clock at night. Didn't go to bed until 3:30 Tuesday morning because, my migraine meds kept me wide awake. So once the migraine meds kicked in and kind of like took the edge off the migraine where I could actually function, I was like, well, I have nothing to do. So at like 9 or 10 o'clock at night, I was like, well, I'll start diamond painting. And I diamond painted until like 3 o'clock in the morning before I was like, okay, I feel like I'm actually tired and I could actually sleep. Mind you, I don't normally go to bed that late, ever. So went to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:30 in the morning. And then proceeded to have to wake up at 5:30, 6 o'clock to get ready for work. Worked, was kind of like a zombie at work because, I was in migraine hangover like I expected. And then came home Tuesday and, Tuesday I was like, thankfully I had actually planned ahead and I had I had done my videos for Monday and Tuesday and I had like put them up on a Sunday night for both Monday and Tuesday. So that way I didn't have to because I had to work one of the full 24-hour shifts on Wednesday. So I had done my videos for Monday and Wednesday already. So I didn't have to worry about that Tuesday night. So Tuesday night, for some reason, I ended up not going to bed until like really late again. I don't know why on Tuesday. I think it was because, oh, I started kitting down because I was like, I really want to work on another kit because I had finished really late at 3 o'clock in the morning. I had finished my last kit and I was like, I want to work on another kit. It's not quite the 30th. I need to work on something new. And I was like, what am I going to work on? I don't have anything else to work on. So I was like, I need to do something. So I was like, well, let me just work on a snacky kit. So I pulled out Kawaii Rainbow to work on Kawaii Rainbow. But I realized I didn't have any trays open. I'm like, I didn't have anything open tray-wise. So all my trays were full. So I was like, well, I need to de-kit. Because I have 7 of the Elizabeth Ward trays. And all 7 of them were kitted up, with one of them with an active kit in it, Cat with Big Eyes. But the other 6 trays had like used kits in them. And I needed to de-kit my trays. So I did all of my round trays. I had 3 of them that had round kits in them. And then the other 3 that had the flower delivery kits in them. And I was like, okay, I need to de-kit these. So I spent however many hours doing the round ones. I got all 3 of those done. And I do keep my spare drills, and that's because I plan on using all of my spare drills for some like cross-stitch conversions, little projects that I want to do. So if I have all of these drills for some of the little projects, and I don't have too many like big ones that I want to do, I have a lot of little ones. I have a lot of little projects. So I didn't want to, so that'll save me from having to purchase drills for like the little projects, because I can just work on them using drills that I have. And even if it's not like an exact color match, I could just pick like something that's close to color wise for some of these little tiny projects that I have. So that's my agenda for the spare drill project, spare drills that I have, is using them for these little tiny cross stitch conversions. Because I have some that are just like itty bitty little projects that are like ones that are going to be like little things, like maybe even that big. Some of these are super tiny, itty bitty things. And like I know Abigail Swartz Designs by Abigail Marie, she just posted this one I think will actually have to go into one of these. Like she just posted these adorable, like she's doing a 1 a day of these little snowflake cross stitch things. And I'm like, I'm not going to do them as cross stitch because bloody fingers, no thank you. But I'm like, those would be perfect to use just like some special drills, use some specials, or just some random color of, like I could do those with some of those, like, you know how you end up with just a handful of ABs left over from some of your Diamond Art Club kits? We'll use those ABs and make like tiny little snowflakes out of those ABs. So I'm going to do those on like a little piece of this I have pulled out to do a little cross stitch conversion. And you make your snowflakes, those tiny little snowflakes, on one of these little patterns, and then pick a color, one color as your background. And I may have to buy the color for the background to fill in the background, and then you have like a little thing like this full of all of the little snowflakes of different designs on here. And then it's just a sheet with snowflakes and maybe like a light blue for your background, or you just do like a 3865 or a 5200 as AB, or fairy dust or pixie dust as but you do like a special drill as a background for the shimmer, or you just do a straight 5200 or something like that as your background, and then you do all of the different colors for the snowflakes, and boom, now you have like your little cross stitch conversion that you've made just off of those little things. So like little projects like that I'm going to use my spare drills for, because I'm like, I don't want to add all of the little plastic bits into the environment. So that's what I plan on using all of those for. But anyways, so I kitted up, or I de-kitted, and then I kitted up Kawaii Rainbow, which is what you see on this side of the tray. And I spent like 12 minutes working on, I'm like, I can't have done all of this work and then not actually start this canvas. Like I have to start this canvas. I can't not use this canvas. So I had to get started on that canvas on Tuesday night. Like, I couldn't bring myself to not do something after all of that hard work and those hours and hours of kitting it up, or kitting down my spare drills, which I may have to get a new storage box, because I think I've got enough spare drills now in the rounds that my storage box is like getting full. So I may have to actually just get a new box. But I would only have to buy the box. I wouldn't have to buy the contents or the innards for the box, just the box. The box and the slats to go in the box. I wouldn't need all of the tabs, because I have those already. So I was like, I need to actually start working on this kit. I think I spent 12 minutes working on Kawaii Rainbow before I was like, okay, I have to go to bed. It's basically midnight, and I have to work in the morning early because I had duty on Wednesday. So one of my 12-hour shifts, or my 24-hour shifts. So I had a 24-hour shift on Wednesday, which means I got to work at 6 o'clock or 6:30 on Wednesday morning. And then normally that would be one where if it was a weekend, I could leave at 6, like at 7 o'clock the following day in the morning. But since it was a work day and I had a meeting Thursday afternoon, I knew I wouldn't be able to leave until late on Thursday. So basically, I got to work at 6:30 on Wednesday morning and didn't leave until Thursday at like 5 p.m. So it was like almost a 36-hour work day. This was a really long work day. But I was tired. I was so tired when I got done. But yeah, that was my day for that. Got home on Thursday, and the girls were just like, Mom, I can't believe you abandoned us. How dare you, human, abandon us? They were so needy. Mochi more than anything. Sushi was not nearly as needy as Mochi. Mochi was like, I am sitting on your lap. You are not diamond painting. You are holding me. I must be held. So you will hold me, human. So it was basically, I would sit down. Didn't matter what surface I was sitting on. If I was sitting at the table, if I was sitting on the couch, if I came in here to sit at my chair to do some diamond painting, she was like, hold me, slave. Hold me, human. You will hold me. So I was holding Mochi. And I would try to diamond paint, and she was like, no, you are holding me. You are not diamond painting. You are holding me. So I didn't get nearly as, like, I really didn't get much diamond painting done Thursday night because I was holding Mochi. And she was like, yes, Mom, you are holding me. So I was holding Mochi, and I was like, I need to do some work on this canvas. I wanted to try to get a little bit more work done on that canvas before, try to get a little bit more done on it before filming my video. But again, I got home pretty late, had to eat dinner and snuggle with the girls. And then Mochi was like, nope, you will not work on this. You will hold me. And then film my video to post for the month in review. So I did that. And then Friday was yesterday. I was totally going to film this last night, but like, I don't know why. It was like, I didn't end up going to bed until like Thursday night. For some reason, I was like, okay, I'm going to go to bed at a decent time. Nope. I think I ended up going to bed at like 1 o'clock Friday morning for no good reason either. I don't know why. I was tired and everything, but I don't think I ended up falling asleep until like 1 o'clock on Friday morning for no good reason either. Like, there was absolutely no good reason, but that's what happened. So it was like, well, I guess that's when I'm falling asleep. Again, had to get up bright and early. We're going to close this off. Okay, so we are going to add the border onto this. We're going to slide these out of the way. Look at those drills. So this is Kitchmas right here. I love those colors. Those are so pretty. So we're going to set that off to the side so I can put the border on here. And I picked out this color washi. I think that will be pretty. I know it's like a mermaid scale type washi, but it's got the blues with the gold, which I think will look pretty in here. So we're going to put that around the edge. But yeah, I, for some reason, woke up like, or I couldn't fall asleep, and I ended up not going to bed until like 1 o'clock. I think my body was like, we're going to bed late. And I'm like, no, I want to go to bed at a decent time. And it's like, no, we're going to bed late. I'm like, no, I want to go to bed at a decent time. So yeah, that was not fun. Because I had to get up early because I had a patient that I was going to be seeing earlier than normal. Normally my first patient is at 7:30. But on Friday, I had a patient coming in special that I was going to be seeing at 07 because she needed to get in before she had to go see her, do her own special start with her schedule. So I was like, yeah, I'll have you come in early and I will see you at 07 instead of at my normal start of 7:30. So I saw her special at that, but you know, that means that I had to get there early, which I can't just show up at 7 for a 7 o'clock patient because I have to get the computer up and going, which can take forever. So, and of course, like my computer decided, because that's a little bit later than I leave for my duty days and a little bit earlier than I leave for my regular days. So my garage door was like, no, I don't like the angle of the sunshine, so I don't know that I want to close right now. So I had to fight with my garage door to angle my garage door. Like, I have this block that's kind of like holding the one side of my garage door support, like those metal strut things that your garage door is anchored with. One side of that isn't like secured into the ground or into my garage floor properly. So rather than, you know, actually go through and secure it in place, I've been basically just like using this board, like a little 4x4 scrap piece of board to just like wedged between the wall of the garage and that piece of metal of the frame of the garage door. And basically I've been like, and it had wiggled free, but you have to like get that stupid little piece of 4x4. You have to get it angled. You have to get it like wedged perfectly in order for my garage door to close right. And I had to like sit there and fight with that thing for like 10 minutes. So by the time I left, I was like basically almost running late. I got there like almost exactly at 7 o'clock. And my patient, I could see her coming in on her motorcycle. She was like right behind me for like a little bit of time. And I'm like, okay. So at least she didn't get there before me. But then my computer was being difficult and needed to be restarted. So then I'm like, ugh. Which then set up my entire Friday for a disaster because it was like running late right from the beginning, which is a hassle and hectic. And look at that. I love that look. See, that's like the perfect finish. And this is why I washi tape, because I love that look. It's like, see, it to me, I'll get the hair off of there. It gives it that perfect, like, like that perfect look when I add the washi tape to an image. It gives it just a little bit extra. All right, so we have our specials. We have these 5 ABs over here. And I have to see if there's any other colors that I want to add any, like, fairy dust to. Let me grab my fairy dust box. So, I'm actually going to grab these iridescent ones from the advent calendar, because these may look cool in here. I know these are like, I don't pay attention to the DMC color. I'll just like look at them and be like, is there something in here that these would look like they would go well with? I think they might like be a good accent in, potentially in like the bell where these 4s are supposed to be. I kind of want to potentially accent that like in the bell maybe. That would be kind of cool. So, do I want to add some of the golds in, replace these? I know it's kind of like a brown for that, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Because this is like 444. But, maybe not those. But I do have this right here are my round pixie dust drills. And I don't pay attention to the code. I just look at them color by color. And I say, is there one that looks like it would be a good color match for these here? And I will like pull them up and say, okay, this one looks like it would be a good color match, because they don't always match color by color. But when you pull it out and you say, okay, what color looks like it goes? And that's what I will do a lot of times. So I will color match them like this and see, ooh, those actually look like, to see what works. And there may not be like exact matches for anything, but we will see. I don't know. I haven't decided if I want to. 3371. I feel like I did have a 3371. Yes, I do have a 3371. Maybe I'll make these ones. I'll do the pixie dust for this dark brown, make it a chocolatey color, because that'll be in the nose. That'd be kind of cool. Make these ones here, and then I usually will just take and add this over here, and I'm just gonna toss a little bit of these in here. So we add that there. This is usually how I do it. I will just add a few underneath. And then I will set the drills off to the side so I know that I used them. And then we've got those ones. Let me see. Do we have anything with roughly this color? Actually, this color here. This is a 550. Oh, that needs to be right there. Let's see. And I did order the new set of these. And I may not find much because there's already 5 ABs in here. So if I don't add more than that, that's fine. It doesn't have to be like tons and tons of colors added into this. It would just be kind of nice to be able to add more to it. But let's see, is there this color? I do really want to add like this creamy color here. I feel like this one would be good to do. Where do I want to do it? Maybe. So hard to decide. So anyways, that was kind of like the what we were doing. Where's the peas? 3765. Oh, that's a darker color. Ooh, maybe that one. Ooh, that would actually, I could do some of that for this pixie dust of this one. I'll do that. I'll add this one as a pixie dust. It's a little bit of a different shade, but totally a different, we'll see. Maybe, what about this one? No, totally different shade there. So we'll do, no, we'll stick with this color. We'll just add that brown there. I think that's the only one that I'm going to change out color for. I would have really liked to swap out some golds in the bell with a little bit of a gold tone. Maybe I'll check out, I'll probably pull out as I'm laying them down, maybe some of my other drills. We'll see. I'll just do this one and call that good on this one because it does have 5 ABs in this little kit, and that's a lot for such a small kit. So we'll call that good. Now I just need to start working on it and go from there. All right. I wanted to go grab a pen, and I decided to pick out this one. I figured it was fitting to do an Enablers Outpost pen to go with this Enablers Outpost kit. We have a helper, so she needs to get her little tushy roll up. And then you can see I've got some WeBack, some Miranda's Crafty Quarter, chai tea scented putty, my Bella Art Danical tray, because that's the only trays that I really find have worked well for me. And now we are going to go ahead, and then a Galloway's Gallery Christmas themed one of those cover minder. There we go. Now we are going to go ahead and get into it. There. We are going to see. We only have like, where did my timer go? There's my timer. There. We only have like 12 minutes of actual diamond painting time. Let's see, what color do I want to go with? Ooh, decisions. We're going to go with some of those. This is the hardest part of deciding what you want to do with your colors. We're going to do some of these brown fairy dust, shimmer drill, however you want to call it. We're going to use those. And I'm working flat. I don't normally work flat, you guys, so bear with me. This is not my normal modus operandi. But we're going to do it. I can't even remember what I was talking to because I had a couple-minute break because I had to go grab a pen, and I had to actually put a tip in the pen because this is my first time using this particular pen. But I believe Enablers Outpost is still doing a sale right now, which is buy 2 pens and get 1 free, which is an amazing deal. So go snag some pens while you still can, you guys. These, I love all pens, but I have found that these are like the most comfortable pen ever. And I love that Elizabeth goes through and measures and like annotates for you the dimensions of all of the pens. So you know exactly what pen you are getting just by like a quick glance. Oh, I love that look. Hi, Mochi. Okay, you can't step right here, girlfriend. There's a Mochi right there. There's a Mochi paw. It's a Mochi paw. There's a Mochi paw. She's like, what are you doing, Mom? Sushi's in her window, and she doesn't like that Sushi is in her window. So I think that's one of my favorite things that I love is that she annotates this very clearly for us, so we can just at a quick glance know, hey, that pen is going to work perfectly for me, or no, that pen is not going to work for me. And you can know that just at a quick glance whether that's a pen you want to buy or not. And that's one of my favorite things that I love about it is knowing just at that quick look whether or not to buy that particular pen. And then, because that's like, I've bought enough of their pens that I know exactly what size pen feels like heaven in my hand. And if you miss out on a pen from them and you're like, okay, I really liked this pen, just reach out to them. Give Elizabeth a little bit of time because, you know, it's just her and Edward, and Elizabeth is the one that answers all of like the customer service stuff. Just reached out to them through their contact us on the website and inquire as to whether it's possible to get like a remake of a certain pen. If it's a blank that they created, unless it's one that was like a remainders pour where they take like the leftover resin from all of the different pens that they were pouring that day, like they typically can do a repour for you and do like a custom blank. You can't touch that. That's sticky. You don't want to touch it. You won't like it, Moch. You've touched sticky before and you're not a fan. You don't want to touch it with your little paws. It was really cold last night, so I put the girls in sweaters and I haven't taken their sweaters off. So both girls are wearing sweaters right now. You do not want to lick my... No, you're such a little rascal, Moch. I keep doing that. I should not have picked a name for Sushi that was so close to Mochi, because now I keep calling the girls like back and forth with their names, calling them the wrong name. And I swear Mochi judges me when I do that. Okay. Look at that. This adhesive is perfect. I am loving it. This is the cutest little canvas. I am so excited for this. I also had to take a start photo because I keep a start photo. Thank you for the kisses, baby. I keep a start photo of all of my images. So I had to stop the video, take a start photo, and get my tools ready so I could actually get to work on this. But anyways, I don't even remember what we were talking about. Craziness. But let's see. So if you guys watched my month in review for November, I almost said October. Oh, no, it's November. November is already over. Can you believe that November is already over, you guys? That is craziness. But if you watched my November month in review, and if you have not watched my November month in review, shame, go watch it. But if you watched it already, you'd know that I have some really lofty goals for December, but I'm excited. You also will be getting tons of videos from me for December. If you want to watch the unboxing videos, because I'm going to be doing a video every other day for the Diamond Art Club Advent Calendar. So for those, which I'm also going to be working on all of the contents for the Diamond Art Club Advent Calendar. So it's not just going to be unboxing the Advent Calendar. I'm also going to show, I haven't decided if I'm going to like video me doing it. I'll probably just work on the stuff and then show the completed projects rather than videoing me working on everything. I feel like that would just get kind of tedious seeing me work on everything. I may do time lapses of me working on them. I might do it. Ooh, there's L's right there. The eyeball is L's. Let's do that. Ooh, there we go. We're gonna do that. I'm not used to working flat. This, like, me working the way I work and flat does not go well together. But that whole eyeball is gonna be shimmery drill. I love that there are no 310 in this kit. This is so cute, Elizabeth. I love it. I love her that she has this like little snacky shop for these kits. This is so cute. The crazy thing is I actually have like 3 kits from Enablers Outpost planned for this month. Totally not planned that way, but yes. Because I've got my Indie Creates kit for the event that Elizabeth is running. That one, it has not arrived yet, but when it arrives, I will start working on it. And then I'm also obviously working on Kitchmas, which will be a quick kit. And then once I finish, and then I also am going to be working on my Majestic Magic Creek, I think, or Majestic Creek. I can't remember the name of it. But it's one of the landscapes that they had on their shop for quite a while that I got on clearance a while back. I did an unboxing for it early on. It was one of my earlier unboxings. But I was like, you know what? I've done all of these unboxing for some different kits, but I haven't worked on a lot of them. So I was like, I need to work on these kits that I've done unboxings for. And then I could do post reviews of them as well. Because it's like, for me, it's like if all you've done is unbox a video or unbox a kit, but you haven't actually worked on it, like, well, I want to know what does it actually, like, how is it actually been? Like, give me the results of it. I want to know. I want to know. It's kind of like show me the money kind of a thing. I want to know the results. Let me know. Give me the facts. So I decided that like for December, I pulled out a bunch of the kits that I've done unboxings before, but haven't actually worked on those kits yet. So I pulled out some of like the oldest ones, and those are the kits that I pulled out for this month, minus the Kitchmas, because I was like, I have to do Kitchmas for Christmas because adorable and cuteness, and it's so little that this kit won't take me that long to do because it's so little. Get your paws off of the sticky. You know better than to stand on sticky. Come on, you know. Thank you. She's such a little brat child. Children. Such rascals. So anyways, so yeah, that's where we're at. We're kind of working on the cuteness of Kitchmas. And I mean, like, there's this shimmer in here of this drill is amazing. I know we get a lot of glare on this because of the angle that I'm at, and that's why I don't like working on this flat surface. I like working at my incline where we don't see the flat surface. But this is so cute. So cute. All right, we're going to pull out the E. Work a little bit of this. I should bring you guys down a little bit so you can see a little bit more. Maybe bring it up a little bit. Well, you're not going to see much of it anyways because, I mean, there's not a lot to see right now because I haven't placed that many drills. Because we're only getting like a couple minutes of actual work on this kit. But it is so cute. So cute. I'm so excited for it. It is adorable beyond belief. And yes. I love the fact that she has this, and these Irma paintings are adorable. But yes, so that's kind of what I have for you guys for today. You're going to get a lot of videos, and every other day video from the Diamond Art Club Advent Calendar, and every other day video on those opposing days from the Schwartz Designs Advent Calendar that I'll be unboxing. And then I will, I haven't decided if I'm going to do some of my regularly scheduled videos that I normally do. We will see if I still do those or if I kind of back off on some of them and kind of hold off on those and give you a little bit of a break on some of those. I may still do like my post reviews And then some of those, but I may hold off on some of the small shop hauls because I'm kind of like running low on stuff, and I may hold off on those and save them for like a January time frame. Let you guys like see all the things until later. We'll see. We'll see. Let a pile of stuff build up and then do some small shops later. I don't know. Haven't decided. We'll see. You guys can see. We're kind of getting into the December holiday season and go from there. But anywho, that's kind of like where we're at. And I'm just kind of, you know, going from there. Sushi, stop shredding my Kleenexes from my Kleenex box. You're a brat. She's sitting in my window behind me, being a silly kitten. She's such a rascal. Such a little rascal. And yes, I have to work on my dissertation project this weekend. I have an assignment due for that. And I have to figure out, start planning for the spring and what I'm going to do in the spring for school. Ugh, I have to actually take a class in the spring. I'm not looking forward to that. Like a real class, not just like working on my dissertation. Ugh, not looking forward to that. But it's like the last official class. Not looking forward to it. Not looking forward to it. But anyways, that's kind of what I got for you guys. I will let you guys go. I'm going to put this on my easel and actually work on it on my easel. And call that. Get out of there. Stop. Paws out of my tissue box. I need to use those tissues, not you, Sushi. Sush. That's enough. But anyways, my timer just went off too. So perfect timing. Hey, you. I will call that enough for today. We made some decent progress. We'll take this off so I can pull my plastic back down so girls don't get into this. We have our little Kitchmas. There we go. We laid some drills down, and we will call that enough for today. I will see you guys in the next video. We will pull this up so you can see the drills that we placed. Look at the... There we go. There is our shimmer of those. And we placed some drills over there. And boom, there is our Kitchmas. Mochi is in the way for us to get a good look. There it is. But I will let you guys go for now. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.